good with y'all, man?
Welcome home.
Yeah,
All right, welcome back.
back in the West Coast.
So safe to say you love this portion of the training camp, right?
Oh, yeah.
When you come in here.
Oh yeah, I love it every time I come out here, man. It's a vibe. I love it out here.
You got family and such coming out?
Oh yeah, they're gonna be here tomorrow. Yeah, family gonna be here tomorrow.
I mean, that's look. We talk about it, but like that's got to be kind of special, right? To be able to play for a team in New Orleans and still get your family to be part of training camp. That's got to be nice.
Oh yeah, it's huge, man. It's huge, especially being out there by myself. So just coming out here, getting a couple practices in, having them come out, watch practice, watch the game. It's gonna be fun. So I'm excited to see them.
Chris, you don't have to evaluate the quarterbacks necessarily, but I mean, are you just constantly aware that you're in more of a process than you've been in other years? That's going to take some time, to find rhythm with younger guys.
Not really, man. They're doing a great job. I feel like they're giving us chances. They're giving us chances to catch the ball. Tyler, Jake, Spencer, they're all doing a good job back there whenever they back there. So they just got to get comfortable with time. I know it's still early, with like the second, third week in the training camp. So as they get to know us more, as they get to get more reps, I feel like they're gonna get more comfortable back there.
Did you feel like the passing game in general, with each quarterback, had a little more rhythm today?
Yeah, we had a little bit more rhythm today. I mean, it was the first day out here. I wasn't that good today. I had a really bad practice. So, but they did a good job today. Tyler, especially with going with the ones, I feel like he had a good rhythm trying to get us the ball. And like I said, it's just gonna keep getting better and better as the days go.
How much do you talk to those guys now, or are you letting the process figure itself out and you'll have those conversations later? But how much are you working with them right now?
It's every day, man. Every rep we could be better. I go up to them, try to be in their ear, but allow them to be themselves at the same time. Not trying to talk too much to them. Just allow them to get comfortable back there. Like I said, it's the NFL. They done a great job to get to this point. They have the talent, they have the ability to do their thing, and everybody's depending on them to do their job. So I'm excited for them and what they can do this year.
What about you in terms of just 2-3 weeks in with the Kellen Moore system, where you guys just comfortable with the system?
I feel real good, man. Just with all the plays, I feel real good. Learning all the positions, just trying to be versatile and do everything I can to be able to maximize this season. So, like I said, I love this offense. I love what he's doing, and I'm excited for the year.
It seems like they're trying to get you the ball in some different, unusual kind of different spots. Would you agree with that?
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a great offense to be in. He finds the space. He knows where the space is going to be at. He finds the matchups. It's a win-win situation in this offense. Like I said, he's going to get the playmakers the ball. We got a lot of playmakers, so just trying to do my job. When the ball comes to me, I got to catch the ball and make some plays. So, like I said, I'm excited for this year.
Was there anything specific you didn't like about your practice today?
Like I said, every time I'm targeted, I try to make the play, or every time I'm targeted, I try to catch the ball. So I wasn't too good today when the ball was thrown my way, and I got to be better. But at the end of the day, it's just one day. I'm gonna bounce back tomorrow and have fun.
On the flip side of those plays, I know it's hard to evaluate them when it's them versus you, but are both Kool-Aid and Alante having camps that give you confidence in the way that secondary is going to come together?
Oh yeah, I mean, man, they're really good. Kool-Aid's having a great camp, playing on the outside, and Alante is always a playmaker wherever he is, inside or outside. They're competitive. They talk a lot. I love how they play as DBs. That's how you're supposed to be as a DB. And I feel like I said, they competitive. They make plays on the ball. They got great ball skills. And I can't wait to see what they do this year. They're stacking every day, and like I said, coming out here is iron sharpen iron. So, like I said, when I come out here, I know I'm gonna have a great matchup with them, and I look forward to every day.
What did you think about the scrimmage in general on Sunday? It feels like it's been a long time since the team did a scrimmage that long and that intense. Do you kind of like having those types of settings?
Oh yeah, I like that type of stuff. Just being tired or feeling like you can't go no more and going out there and still playing. I feel like that's what we need for when we get through rough times during the season. We never really had no scrimmage like that, but I was excited for it, and I really look forward to what we could do tomorrow with a scrimmage coming up.
How long do you think it generally takes of training camp practices before you feel like the team has that type of endurance? Like Does it take a week, 2 weeks, the end of camp, like to have the endurance to get through the season and game type settings like that?
I just feel like it's every day, trying to stack every day. Like I said, especially being in New Orleans with that heat out there, it's tough to go back to back plays. But just trying to get through it and soak through it, especially in that heat out there. But coming out here, I feel like we got better air, better breeze. So it's a lot better out here.
Chris, I'm sorry this was asked to you earlier, but what have you made about like the emphasis Kellen's put on just like team bonding, like team building stuff, and make sure you guys have time to go out and get dinners as a position group and stuff like that?
It's huge, man. It's huge. Like I said, the chemistry, the bond, the relationships we build with each other. It's much more than football, especially when we get to the tough games or the tough roads in the middle of the year, towards the end of the year. I feel like when we get to those points, we gotta lean on each other. Even when we mad at each other, or when we're down in the game, or stuff like that, we can still lean on each other. Just building that chemistry and bonds right now, and those relationships off the field, to be able to talk to each other during hard times is gonna be huge for us. So just having that, Kellen bringing that to the organization was huge. And like I said, I love the energy and the vibes that he brought with the whole coaching staff. So I'm excited for the year.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all now.
Enjoy your time.
Yes, sir.
Still thinking of going on Saturday?
No. No. You know why? I weighed how far away it was. It's a full 90 miles. 1 hour and 42 minutes. So really suspended.
Even on a Saturday, you're sure?
No, but it's 90 miles, so it's 90 minutes for sure. But really, it's been 3 hours in the car. One ride, one day.
Dodgers are home that day too.
Yes, to Toronto. What? Yeah.
No, well, he was
Oh,
talking
no,
about
no, 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 San Diego. Huh? I thought it was too, but I actually weighed it from my Airbnb. It's 90 miles. It's a long time in the car. Well, that's what I mean. It's the drive back. The drive there is you're in a good mood, you're ready. The drive back is probably.
who's still on our list
So what do you think about
for Saturday.
it? Yeah.
I want to go to a baseball game.
Let me know if you figure something out.
You still trying to go to the Padres?
I weighed it from my Airbnb. It's 90 miles.
Yeah, it's a long drive.
It'd be 3 hours in the car
Yeah.
on the one day.
That's what I looked at last year, and I was just like, because it's the entire day.
Somebody said it's 45 minutes, and I was like, anything under an hour, I'm good. Hour and a half makes it 3 hours.
Right. And 3 hours sandwiching a 3-hour baseball game.
Yeah, make it 4 hours. That'd be even better.
Right. It's the entire day. Like,
It's the entire day.
It's the entire day.
5 o'clock or 4 o'clock?
5:40, 4:40.
I didn't have to check.
It's an earlier
What
start.
time's the game?
Like 5:40. That's
No, what time's the Saints game?
Oh, 3:05.
105.
105.
3:05.
3:05.
305 here, 105 in. 105 here.
105 here. 3:05.
Yeah, 305 Central.
I'm saying 3:05 because I have a TV show at that time. So Sunday is the one day I play by New Orleans time.
Who are we saying? We are waiting. Well, we've got Chris and Chris.
We got Chris and Chris.
Yeah, so who else is there? Well, we've gone through all of these.
No, we haven't. Who won that? Mike. Who are we waiting for, Jeff? That's one. Riley.
Both rookies we haven't talked to yet.
And who's the other?
So Brian.
Yeah, I thought it was Juwan too. No.
Did we already talk? We already talked to Chris, no? That is true. He's not talking to us.
No.
It was a nice catch by the guy. You didn't even look at the clip. I didn't. What the would not work. No, they actually caught it. That's the thing. Great shot by me. It was funny because we were just looking at it. Did you notice that in real time? You want him back?
We want him back today.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Should I keep it?
I'm fine to say yeah.
I'll keep one.
Yeah, if you want to keep one.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know if he's holding on to him to give the other. I
Yeah,
think you
keep
could
that
keep
back.
one. Okay.
me at least, because that'll let me know what to do. So,
For sure.
like I'm gonna call my brother tonight too and figure out what he's doing.
Is he in town?
He's in San Diego.
Oh,
Yeah, he like flew in for the Red Sox. He's going to 2 games. He's going tomorrow and Saturday.
Yeah.
So that's why I have to go. Yeah. All right, Lane. We got, I think Burgess coming.
Excuse my hair, I haven't got a haircut. Sorry.
How you doing?
Doing well, how are you?
Doing good. Hey, good competition today.
Yeah,
Practice,
it was a good day.
How you think you did?
Me or the team?
I guess the team in general.
I think it was a decent day. I think being off of an off day, we did decent. It wasn't too much on the legs. We did a lot of red zone and the fringe today, so it was a good day overall, I'd say, as a team.
How much does it need to have a reset after being in Metairie and just coming here for the next 9 days?
Well, being from here, I think it's a little great. I mean, it's hot in Louisiana, but it's not that bad. I think once you, I mean, I wouldn't say you ever get used to it, but I think it's nice to be able to have a little bit of reset, have a little change in scenery during camp, and it's gonna definitely help us to have a great long season.
What does it do for you guys? Like whenever you come out here, you feel like you get more work done?
I think you get more work done, and as far as team-wise, the camaraderie I feel like it tends to build because you're not like going home to your separate houses, separate apartments, separate hotels and things like that. We're all going back to the same place, allowing us to like gel more together as a whole team, and I think that's part of the reason why it'll help.
Were you fired up when they signed Julian?
Yeah. This is my guy. We had 4 years together at Utah. I'm just glad to be able to play with him in the back end, and I'm excited for the season for sure.
Did you have any idea that might happen when you had the tryout and you got signed? Did you guys talk at all? Or?
Yeah, actually, so like in May, we had talked a little bit because I knew he hadn't signed anywhere yet, and he said like this was one of his destinations that he was like looking at. He took a visit and everything, so I was like keeping up with him pretty often. I still talk to a lot of guys from Utah, so he's definitely one that I talk to pretty often, and it was just something that we had talked about. I knew it was coming up, and then when he signed, I was excited and just happy that he's here.
Did you mention that it was? I'm sorry. You mentioned that it was like not a hard day on the legs today.
Mm-hmm.
Based on what you had come off of.
Yes,
Have
sir.
you noticed Kellen Moore, in your experience, putting more of an emphasis on that kind of thing than, you know what I mean? Like, like to make sure everybody's taken care of and everybody's okay. Have you noticed more of that in your experience than you've experienced before, maybe?
Yeah, I definitely think there's a lot of different coaches. Definitely with Kellen, I think he's done a really good job of like keeping our legs fresh. I think part of being in the NFL is like having your team, stay less injured as much as you can throughout the season, and being able to get to the party, get to the regular season with the most guys healthy would definitely benefit us, and I think Kellen's done a good job of that.
And you've seen, like, in your experience, like, I don't know, whatever it is, less of a workload from a physical standpoint in this camp than maybe you've seen before?
I mean, that's tough to say, but I definitely think right now, yeah, I would agree with that. I would definitely say that he's done a really good job of keeping us fresh and allowing us to get our bodies back on the off day and things like that with recovery and just different things every day.
Yeah, Coach Daly obviously was in LA when you were drafted.
Mm-hmm.
How have you seen kind of his system develop from what you had as a rookie to now?
Pretty great. It's funny because like some things I'll like. I remember in the spring, like there was just some things that we were like having trouble with in regards to the scheme, and I would like think back to 2020, my rookie year. We were learning the defense on Zoom, and I remember when we first got out on the field, it was like, not that it was terrible, but we had a tough time learning it. So like seeing the difference from the spring and May and June until now, and like to see how the defense has transformed, and like seeing how he has changed a few things from 2020 till now, it's great, and I'm excited to see how the season goes.
Is there something about it that takes a minute to learn, or is that just normal football?
I think it's just normal football. I think anytime, like, there's a lot of schemes around the league that are similar, but I think that's just normal football. I think once you get a new DC, you got to learn the different terminology, different things that coaches like, coaches dislike, and things like that.
It was obviously a great defensive year that year. For what made that defense so effective? And like you mentioned, obviously it was installed over Zoom. Not exactly the best case scenario.
Yeah, definitely not the best case scenario, obviously, with the way the world was going on that year. But I think just as a whole, I think we had a lot of great players on our team in 2020, and I mean, I think Staley's a great defensive coordinator, and his scheme has definitely helped the great players play the best of their abilities, and that's why we had such a great defense, and which is what I see happening here.
Is there one thing is there one thing that you would say is like the quintessential thing about his scheme, about what he tries to do? Is there like one thing, like one linchpin of what he tries to do that you would say that's who he is?
I don't know. I don't know if I could pinpoint one thing, but he does always say go for it. That's one thing he's always talking about as regards to the defense, from the back end, the back seven, to the front seven, or the back seven and the front line. I think he just is always talking about going for it, being physical at the point of attack, and I think that's something that is going to help the defense go very far.
How does it benefit your game? We've seen you in safety, nickel.
I think it benefits my game in regards to versatility, being able to play more than one position. If my number is called, being able to play nickel, playing playing safety, playing dime, whatever I'm asked upon, it definitely helps.
How do you feel like your camp's going in general?
I think it's been decent. I think we as athletes were definitely harder on ourselves than anybody else can be. And, there's always going to be good things. One thing my college coach used to always say is it's never as good as it seems, never as bad as it seems. So I think it's been decent. There's always room for improvement, but I think it's gone pretty well.
The star position, what makes it different from your traditional nickel? I'd say, in my opinion, the defense definitely runs to the star. If our star plays very well, then the defense is going to play well. Being able to communicate, being able to fit the run, maybe even keep the star in, and then 12 in a bigger personnel group that the offense comes out in. That's just probably what allows the star position to play well, if that makes sense. If that answers your question. You bounce around a little bit here, but is there something about this opportunity that you feels like right for you?
I think I don't know. I think it just feels right. I think obviously having Staley here, it's definitely will help. He believed in me back in 2020, and he also believed in me now. And I think being able to be around the guys, being around people that I know across the league, and I don't know. I think as a whole, I'm just excited to see how the preseason games go and get a shot to make the team.
What is it about Utah safeties? What's the common denominator? We've had Marcus Williams here.
Oh yeah.
And then you two guys. What's the common denominator?
Tough, smart guys that are willing to do whatever is asked upon. I'd say. I think we have a lot of guys actually around the league right now that are playing pretty well. Cole Bishop up in Buffalo, me and Julian. Corners. We got Jalen still playing right now. I don't think Eric Rowe's still playing, but yeah, Marcus is still playing. I don't think he's signed anywhere yet. I think we just had a lot of tough, smart guys. I don't think that Utah necessarily gets a lot of high-rated guys, but we have guys that like to work, and I think that's what helps us stick around in the league.
Thank you.
Thanks.
No problem. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, bro. Don't forget about Chase
You good, Doug?
Are we done?
Yeah.
Well, I think there is one more, no?
Yeah.
Are we calling it?
Riley's not coming.
So there was
Yeah, but he was a Riley replacement. Who was the fourth?
That's it?
All right. Okay. Thanks, Justin.
What is it?
Huh?
Oh, you got mine.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna hang it for you. I didn't know where you went.
I was about to tell Lane that we're wrapped. We're wrapped.
I think it's